Look at you. You're still here after 3 seconds. Hopefully you can stay longer. Anyway, today Jennifer and I went on our usual Saturday morning whatnots, and we went to Barnes and Noble, and I kept thinking, so look, all the books. My book is in this store, but it ain't on the shelf. Because I have, as you know, may not know, I don't know, some books that are out there in the wild, digital form. And Barnes & Noble will carry my books in their repertoire of whatnots and digitally. So my book's in that store. It just ain't physically in that store. I don't know if I ever want a physical book to say, hey, look at this. And I can hand it to you. If I do, I'm probably going to print it on a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and fold it up and hand it to you, which I have. I have some in my backpack. But what got me to thinking about this is that I have a story that I wrote called, I'm going to butcher this because my Spanish is horrible, Ayúdenos. Help us. And it's a story. It's free, by the way, if you want to go find it. Links are in the bio. It's a story about a family calling 911 at a time when there was a change in shifts. The Spanish speaker in this small community, he went home early. The other guy, he's coming on his way in, and it's not there yet. So these guys that don't speak Spanish are trying to muddle their way through trying to figure out what they're trying to say. And I don't speak Spanish, not a Spanish speaker, but I was using what I did know to write it out and fill in the blanks with AI, and did the best I could. And I think it conveys what I was trying to do. Probably using more proper language than I should in a Spanish-speaking community. I mean, not so much slang, but you get the idea. What I wanted to convey was not a Spanish-speaking story. It was just a story about lost communication. People trying desperately to save a life, but nobody understands them. And that goes beyond just Spanish speaking. That just goes into nonverbal or whatever you want to say. People that can't convey their need and desire for help, but they know they want it, and nobody can hear them. They want to. They're seeking ways to find that gap to fill it in, but it's not there. So that's what the story is about. And I bring this up because it's one of my lesser stories that in my heart. I like it, of course, but it's not the one that I point to and say, hey, this is what my usual story is like. It's unlike anything else that I write or written. It's real, I don't know, just not weird. So that kind of got me to thinking about, I don't know, stretching myself beyond what I normally write. And I'm trying to do that. That's growth. That's being a writer, which I've always been, but for a very, very niche class of people that would appreciate it. Hopefully that's you. Maybe you like me, maybe you'll like my story. Anywho, that's what I was thinking about when I was at Barnes & Noble. Bye.